In this lecture, we will deal about the concept, then cell theory, prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell, and their difference. Just see what is cytology. Cytology, as you know, it is a Greek word and containing kaitos and logos. Where kaitos means hollow vessel, or it is also called as a cell, and logos means to study or discourse. So cytology is nothing but the study of cell. Cytology or cell biology is a branch of biological science which deals with study of cell from morphological, physiological, biochemical, cytochemical, genetical, and developmental points of view. As cytology is a study of cell, then what is cell? Cell is a structural functional unit of a living organism. Then that living organism may be the plant or animal. Cell can also be defined as a unit mass of a living substance, that is the protoplasm, delimited by selectively permeable membrane and capable of growth and reproduction. So this is a definition of the cell. Just see the cell theory. Discovery and observations of cell and its part gradually leads to the cell theory. Dutroquet, who is a Frenchman, for the first time give the idea of cell theory. Schleiden in 1938, who was a German botanist, concluded that plants were made up of cells. Later on, a German zoologist in 1939, Swan, also concluded that all animals were composed of cells. So Schleiden and Swan for the first time proposed the cell theory. Cell theory states all the plants and animals are composed of cells and which are units of life. Modern cell theory. Modern cell theory says all living organisms, that is plants and animals, are composed of cells. New cells arises from pre-existing cells. Cells also represent the metabolic, that means physiological unit of an organism. Cells contain units of heredity, as they contain hereditary material in the form of DNA, RNA. There are common similarities in the chemical composition and metabolic activities in different cells. Function of an organism as a whole is because of the result of activities and interaction of all cells of the organism. That is, all cells act independently but functions together in a complete organism. Cells have their life to some extent. The life of individual cell depends on the life of an organism as a whole. Bacteria, viruses, certain fungi, protozoans, these are the exceptions to the modern cell theory. Then what are the objections of cell theory? Swan believed that cell is spontaneously generated by the process just like a crystal formation. Okay, but studies on the developing embryo have shown that during growth, cells are derived themselves from pre-existing cells. There are certain exceptions of cell theory. According to cell theory, all living organisms are made up of true cells, that is, organisms are cellular. In other words, according to cell theory, all living organisms are considered to contain eukaryotic type of a cell. There are certain exceptions that some organisms are without any true cell, that is, they are acellular. when incipient nucleus is present, that means where prokaryotic cells are present, these are considered as exceptions. Most viruses have no protoplasm and nucleus, but they have DNA or RNA as genetic material. In bacteria, then blue-green algae also do not have true nucleus. That is, incipient nucleus is present. The genetic material has direct contact with the cytoplasm. Okay, so this is about the cell theory. Just see the classification of cellular organisms. According to the presence or absence of a functional nucleus, there are two types of cells in the cellular organisms, and these are namely prokaryotic type of the cell and eukaryotic type of the cell. Okay, these both the types of the cells are based on the presence or absence of the functional nucleus. Okay, the body of living organisms, the body of all living organisms, that means bacteria, blue-green algae, plants, animals, except viruses, has a cellular organization. That is, the organisms are made up of cells called cellular organisms. There are two kinds of cells which are called as a prokaryotic type of the cell, and another one is a eukaryotic type of the cell. If you see here, this one is a figure of a prokaryotic type of the cell. Okay, this is actually bacterial cell. In bacterial cell, you will observe a presence of a capsule, which is a protective covering. Then hair-like structures which are helpful for the attachment to any substratum. There is also a presence of a flagellum. Cell wall is present. After cell wall, there is a presence of a cell membrane or plasma membrane. Within a plasma membrane, cytoplasm is present, and in a cytoplasm, different cell content are present, which includes the ribosomes. The nuclear material here is suspended into the cytoplasm, and therefore it is called as a nucleate. So this is a incipient type of a nucleus, and this one is a prokaryotic cell. What are the differences present in the prokaryotic and eukaryotic type of the cell? If you see here, this is a figure of a eukaryotic type of the cell. In eukaryotic type of the cell, the outermost covering, if plant is present, then there will be cell wall. If it is not a plant cell, then cell wall will be absent. But outermost covering is cell membrane is present. Within a cell membrane, one can observe the presence of cytoplasm. Okay, and in this cytoplasm, different cell organelles, usually membrane bounded cell organelles, are present within a cytoplasm. This may include the endoplasmic reticulum, then these are the Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes. If it is a plant cell, then there will be again presence of the chloroplast. Okay, and in the center there is a presence of nucleus. This nucleus has a nuclear membrane. Okay, and this nuclear membrane encloses a sap which is called as a nucleoplasm. So this is the space where nucleoplasm will be present, and within this nucleoplasm, the nuclear content in the form of chromatid material is present along with nucleolus. So most important thing in case in the difference of a prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, that in eukaryotic type of the cell, true nucleus is present. Okay, what is true nucleus? In a true nucleus, nuclear membrane is present. Nuclear membrane encloses the nucleoplasm. Within a nucleoplasm, nuclear material or chromatin fibers are present along with nucleolus. While in prokaryotic type of the cell, this nuclear membrane is absent. Okay. Secondly, as nuclear membrane is absent, the chromatin material, okay, this chromatin material will be directly suspended into the cytoplasm, and there is a no problem, no question about the nucleoplasm. Okay, so in eukaryotic type of the cell, nuclear membrane is present. In case of prokaryotic type of the cell, nuclear membrane is absent. In case of eukaryotic type of the cell, nuclear material or chromatin material is present inside the nucleus, while in case of prokaryotic type of the cell, this chromatin material is directly suspended in this form. Okay, then next one difference between eukaryotic type of the cell and prokaryotic type of the cell is that these eukaryotic type of the cell consists of membrane bounded cell organelles. Okay, which are the membrane bounded cell organelles? Membrane bounded cell organelles, these include the endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome, mitochondria, Golgi complex, then nucleus. All these are the membrane bounded cell organelles. In case of plants, chloroplast will be again membrane bounded cell organelles. These membrane bounded cell organelles are present in the eukaryotic type of the cell, while such a type of membrane bounded cell organelles are completely absent in a prokaryotic type of the cell. Just say again in detail what is the prokaryotic type of the cell and what is the eukaryotic type of the cell. Okay, so prokaryotic type of the cell, pro means before or primitive, and karyon means nucleus or kernel. So these prokaryotes are most ancient group of a living organism on earth, with fossil records about 3.5 billion years ago. Cells are comparatively smaller and much simpler than the eukaryotic type of the cell. Cells are comparatively smaller. It does not possess membrane bounded cell organelles such as a nucleus and other membrane bounded organelles like mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, reproduction usually takes place by means of binary fission. Prokaryotes have a capsule enveloping its entire body, which functions as a protective coat. If you see here, this one is a capsule, and this capsule is a protective one. Pilus is a hair-like appendage found on the external surface, which helps the organism to attach itself to various environments. It is commonly observed in a bacteria. Below the protective coating, that means capsule, lies a cell wall, which provides strength and rigidity to the cell. Plasma membrane, of course, after the cell wall there will be the plasma membrane. This plasma membrane separates the interior content of the cell from the outer environment. Within the cytoplasm, ribosomes play important role in a protein synthesis. 70S type of ribosomes are present in the prokaryotic type of the cell. Some prokaryotic cells contain special structure called mesosome, which helps in a cellular respiration. Actually, mitochondria is absent in the bacterial cell, but the enzymes or whatever material required for the process of respiration are present in the mesosomes. Okay, most prokaryotes also contain the plasmid, which contains small circular pieces of DNA. Plasmids. As nuclear membrane is absent, therefore the nuclear material is directly suspended into the cytoplasm, which is called as a plasmid, which is a usually smaller, and it is a circular one. To help locomotion, flagella are present through pilus. Also, these organisms can show locomotion. Examples are bacteria, archaea, all members of kingdom Monera. Monera, as you know, most of the bacteria, mycoplasma-like organisms, archaea, actinomycetes, such type of organisms are present in the Monera. Then next one type of a cell is a eukaryotic cell. Eu meaning good and karyon means kernel or nucleus. Usually eukaryotes are generally considered as a true nucleus present. These are more complex and much larger than the prokaryotes. Okay, these are the complex and much larger than the prokaryotic type of the cell. Include almost all major kingdom except the kingdom Monera. As you know, in Monera, majority of the organisms are prokaryotic. In eukaryotes, eukaryotes possesses cell wall which supports and protect the plasma membrane. Eukaryotes, in plants and animals, eukaryotic type of the cell is present. In animal, cell wall is absent, but in plants, this cell wall is made up of from the cellulose, where chitinous cell wall is present in the fungus. Plasma membrane, surrounded by the plasma membrane and controls the entry and exit of certain substances. This is actually the function of the plasma membrane. As plasma membrane acts as the outermost boundary in case of animals, it controls the entry and exit of certain substances, generally what we call it as pinocytosis or phagocytosis. The nucleus contains DNA, which is responsible for storing all genetic material. Okay, nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Very important part, the nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Within the nucleus exists nucleolus, which play crucial role in the synthesis of the proteins. It contains mitochondria, which are responsible for the creation of energy. Actually, mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. In plant cells, chloroplasts are also present, which plays important role in the process of photosynthesis. The plants are called as a autotrophic one, and it is because of the process of photosynthesis. Along with these, endoplasmic reticulums are also present in the eukaryotic type of the cell, which act in a transport of materials. Besides these, ribosomes, ETS type, lysosomes, Golgi bodies, cytoplasm, chromosomes, vacuoles, centrosomes are also present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Almost every unicellular organism with a nucleus and all multicellular organism possesses eukaryotic type of the cell. Okay, just see the difference between prokaryotic type of the cell and eukaryotic type of the cell. This one figure will again explains much more. Okay, this one figure, this is a part of a eukaryotic type of the cell, and this one part is of a prokaryotic type of the cell. Okay, in a prokaryotic type of the cell, capsule is present, then cell wall present, plasma membrane present, and within a plasma membrane cytoplasm present. Along with these, ribosomes present, and this one act as a genetic material in the form of DNA. In case of eukaryotic type of the cell, cell wall will be present. After the cell wall, there will be presence of the plasma membrane. Within a plasma membrane, one will find the presence of cytoplasm. Then within a cytoplasm, number of membrane bounded cell organelles are present, which include the ribosomes, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, and most important one, that nucleus is present, and this nucleus is bounded by means of the nuclear membrane. So here nuclear membrane is absent along the nucleus, and therefore whatever genetic material present in the nucleus is totally suspended into the cytoplasm. Okay, so just see the difference between prokaryotic type of the cell and eukaryotic type of the cell. Okay, just see the first one is the example. In prokaryotic cell, mycoplasma like organisms, then bacteria, blue-green algal cells. These are the examples of the prokaryotic type of the cell. Then plants, animals, green algae, as well as myxomys, as well as the fungi are the examples of the eukaryotic type of the cell. Cell size is smaller in a prokaryotic type of the cell, while here it is a larger one. 1 to 10 micrometer is present in prokaryotic type of the cell, while in eukaryotic type of the cell the size becomes 10 to 100 micrometer. In case of prokaryotic cell, capsule when present, it is composed of mucopolysaccharide, while in eukaryotic type of the cell, this protective shield capsule is completely absent. In prokaryotic type of the cell, cell wall is a non-cellulosic, while in eukaryotes one, plant cell wall is a cellulosic, while in animal cell wall is a absent. Plasma membrane is a simple one in prokaryotic type of the cell, while in eukaryotic type of the cell, this plasma membrane is a complex showing numerous differentiation. Just say about the membrane bounded cell organelles. Endoplasmic reticulum is absent in case of prokaryote, while they are present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Endoplasmic reticulum generally forms a road or transport for the synthesized substances within a cell. Golgi complex. Golgi complex are absent in the prokaryotic type of the cell, while they are present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Golgi complex are involved in synthesis. Lysosomes. When Golgi complexes pinches of a bird, then lysosomes are produced. These are absent in the prokaryotic type of the cell, while they are present in a eukaryotic type of the cell. Mitochondria is absent in a prokaryotic cell, but respiratory enzymes are present in the plasma membrane, which is generally considered as an mesosome. While in eukaryotic type of the cell, respiratory enzymes are present in a mitochondria. So mitochondria is present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Vacuoles are absent in the prokaryotic cell, while they are present in the prokaryotic type of the cell. Ribosomes, 70S type of ribosomes are present in a prokaryotic type of the cell, which are formed by means of two subunits, larger one 50S and smaller one 30S, while ribosomes are present in eukaryotic type of the cell are 80S type, in which 60S is a larger subunit and 40S is a smaller subunit. About the chloroplast, in prokaryotic type of the cell, chloroplast is absent, but photosynthetic enzymes are present in the plasma membrane, and the form of membranes with the chlorophyll A and bacteriochlorophyll. While in case of eukaryotic type of the cell, these chloroplasts are present in the plant cells only, and majorly chlorophyll A and B are the photosynthetic pigments are majorly present. Respiratory enzymes are present in the eukaryotic type of the cell in the plasma membrane, while here respiratory enzymes are present in the mitochondria. Nucleus, true nucleus is absent, incipient nucleus is present, while true nucleus is present. What is true nucleus and incipient nucleus? In a true nucleus, this nucleus has a nuclear membrane. This nuclear membrane encloses the nucleoplasm, and within a nucleoplasm, chromatin material and nucleolus are present. Here, this nuclear membrane, in case of prokaryotic type of the cell, is absent. There is no clear-cut separation of the nucleoplasm also, and this chromatin material, whatever which is present usually in a thread form structure in an interphasic stage, these are directly suspended into the cytoplasm. So here nucleus is an incipient nucleus, while here true nucleus is present. About the nuclear membrane, of course it is absent in the prokaryotic type of the cell, while it is present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Nucleolus is absent in the prokaryotic type of the cell, it is present in the eukaryotic type of the cell. Nucleoplasm is not separated from the cytoplasm. Okay, but in case of eukaryotic type of the cell, it is separated from the cytoplasm by a nuclear membrane. Heredity material, of course, DNA or RNA, here majoritarily DNA present. Chromosomes, here single chromosome formed by circular double-stranded DNA. Here more chromosomes are present, and each chromosome made up of double-stranded DNA. So this is what difference present in between prokaryotic type of the cell and eukaryotic type of the cell. In the next video, we will see one by one cell organelle from the eukaryotic type of the cell. Till then, goodbye.